Ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and anyone with a jar of old pennies at home, you may want to stop what you're doing right now, because a single penny, yes, just one humble 1999 Lincoln penny, might turn you into a millionaire overnight. Let's rewind time all the way back to 1909. President Abraham Lincoln's face first appeared on the U.S. penny to honor his 100th birthday. It was the first American coin to feature a real person. For over a century, the Lincoln cent has been minted in billions. But not all pennies are created equal. Some are normal, some are valuable, and then there are the rare ones that hide in plain sight. Now, let's zoom in to 1999. A year most people associate with Y2K, pop music, and the dawn of a new millennium, but coin collectors, they remember 1999 for something else entirely of that year. A small number of Lincoln pennies were struck with a major minting error. These weren't just flaws, they were golden tickets, mistakes that made them rare, unique, and extremely valuable. The 1999 penny we're talking about was struck using a proof die normally reserved for high-quality collector coins. But this one ended up in general circulation. Yes, you heard that right. A rare proof strike penny slipped through the mint and went into the hands of the public. Most people spent it, or tossed it in a drawer, but one lucky person, they held onto it, and when the time was right, they sold it at auction for a mind-blowing $573,000. So now the question is could you have one of these lucky 1999 pennies? Here's what to look for. White heavy checkmark first, check the date. It must be 1999. White heavy checkmark next, examine the finish. The rare one has a mirror-like proof finish, almost as if it was polished. White heavy checkmark. Look at the edges and the details on Lincoln's face. The rare version shows crisp, sharp, high-relief lines. White heavy checkmark. The lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust, will be razor-sharp. Still not sure? Take it to a professional coin grader, because if it's the proof strike 1999 penny, you're not holding 1 cent, you're holding a potential fortune. Let's talk about the collector who struck gold, an ordinary man. A coin jar. He'd been saving change for years. One rainy afternoon, he decided to go through the jar, just for fun, and there it was. A shiny 1999 penny that looked different. He sent it for grading. The results came back 1999 Lincoln cent, proof die strike, rare mint error. Estimated value, $573,000. The coin went to auction, and collectors from around the world battled to own it. When the hammer dropped, he walked away with over $500,000. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay that much for a penny? Because in the world of numismatics, rarity plus condition equals big money. The U.S. Mint produces billions of coins each year. But a rare error, especially one involving a proof die strike in circulation, is almost never seen. Add in the coin's sharp detail, unique finish, and historical timing, and suddenly, a penny is worth more than a luxury car, more than a house, more than most people's savings. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and for one person, a life-changing discovery. Right now, you might have pennies in your pocket, in your drawer, under your car seat, or in a jar on the shelf. Go check them. Here's what to do. You could be sitting on tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So now you know, the 1999 Lincoln penny could be your ticket to unbelievable fortune. Don't overlook your spare change. Don't assume it's worthless, because sometimes, the smallest things hide the greatest value. This is / your channel name. And remember, the next lucky penny might just be in your pocket. Did you just find a 1997 Lincoln penny in your pocket change? Wait before you toss it aside, because what you hold might just be your golden ticket. Yes, a common-looking copper coin from 1997, minted in Denver, recently shocked the numismatic world. It sold for a jaw-dropping $543,000 at auction. That's right, this tiny, everyday penny turned someone into a millionaire overnight. So how did a 1-cent coin reach such an unbelievable value? The 1997 Lincoln penny was minted in huge numbers. Over 4.6 billion coins came out of the Denver Mint that year. It's just another copper-plated zinc coin with Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But hidden among these billions are errors, rarities, and flaws so rare, they've become the holy grail of coin collecting. You might be wondering, how can something so common be worth 6 figures? The answer lies in a rare minting error, or in some cases, a double die misalignment, or a high-grade MS-70 gem quality penny. Let's break this down. White heavy checkmark 1. Double die obverse, DDO, ***. Some 1997 pennies show signs of doubling on Lincoln's face, date, or the word Liberty. If you see 2 outlines instead of 1, that could mean big money. White heavy checkmark 2. Off-center strike ***. If your penny looks like it's been stamped wrong, with part of the design missing or shifted, that could add thousands in value. White heavy checkmark 3. Die cracks or cuts ***, lines across the coin, raised bumps, or missing sections could be minting flaws that increase its value massively. White heavy checkmark 4. High-grade condition, MS67 and up, ***, pennies that have never been circulated, showing no wear and tear, are rare and graded by experts. A 1997 D penny graded MS70 is like finding a unicorn, and buyers will pay huge money for it. White heavy checkmark 5. Transitional errors ***, sometimes, a penny might be struck on the wrong planchet or with the wrong metal. These are incredibly rare, and collectors go wild for them. At a major US auction, a sharp-eyed collector submitted a 1997 D penny for grading. It looked normal at first glance, but under the microscope, a spectacular combination of double die strike, off-center minting, and pristine MS70 condition was discovered. The coin was dubbed the millionaire's mistake. Bidders went into a frenzy if the hammer finally dropped at $543,000. And just like that, a penny from someone's drawer made them richer than they ever imagined. Imagine a coin worth just 1 cent, flip someone's life overnight. Now you're probably racing to your coin jar, and you should. Here's how to check if you've got the lucky 1:1. Grab a magnifying glass, you'll need it to check for doubling or cracks. Point 2. Inspect both sides, look for anything that looks strange or imperfect. Point 3. Check the date and mint mark, you want 1997 with a clear D under the date. Point 4. Look at Lincoln's Eye and Liberty, if the letters look doubled, you may have struck gold. Point 5. Weigh your penny, should be 2.5 grams. If it weighs more or less, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Point 6. Compare with known errors online. Many numismatic sites show examples of real errors. That if you find something suspicious, don't clean the coin, send it for professional grading to PCGS or NGC. They'll tell you if it's the real deal. That if your penny looks promising, here's the next step. Step 1. Photograph it under good lighting. Step 2. Submit it for grading to a certified agency. Step 3. List it for auction or contact rare coin dealers. You might be sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars and not even know it. This isn't just luck, it's knowledge, timing, and a little bit of magic. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1997 D penny is living proof. So now the question is, will you be the next millionaire? Will your pocket change hide the coin that changes your life? Coins like the 1997 D Lincoln penny remind us that treasure doesn't always glitter. Sometimes it's copper, small, and sitting quietly in your palm. Go check your drawers, piggy banks, and pocket change, because somewhere, right now, another lucky penny might just be waiting to be found, and that story could be yours. If you loved this video and want more secrets about coins worth thousands or even millions of dollars, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a coin that could change your life. Drop a comment if you've ever found a rare penny or have a 1997 D in your collection. Who knows, you might be holding the next $543,000 jackpot. This is your channel name, bringing you treasure from your change jar. Until next time, keep hunting, keep hoping, and keep flipping those coins. Top 10 most valuable Lincoln pennies * rare coins found in pocket change. Watch this before you spend them. * How to get your coin graded, step-by-step guide for beginners. Are you ready to change your life with something as small as a penny? What if I told you that one lucky coin, sitting in your pocket or hidden in your old change jar, could be worth more than your car, your house, maybe even your entire retirement savings? In today's episode, we uncover the truth about the 1987 Lincoln penny, a coin you probably never paid attention to until now, because one of these little copper treasures, still in circulation, recently shook the coin collecting world when it sold for a staggering $786,000. Yes, you heard right, $786,000. Stay tuned as we reveal how this ordinary 1-cent coin became an overnight millionaire maker, and how you might have won just like it. Let's start with a quick history. The 1987 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1987 1-cent coin, was minted in the United States as part of the ongoing Lincoln Memorial Design Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Millions, in fact, over 4.5 billion of these coins were struck in that year alone. With that kind of massive production, how could any of these pennies be valuable? Well, not all coins are created equal. Some were struck with errors, rare mint anomalies, and even unique planchet mistakes that transformed them from pocket change into priceless collectibles. Imagine this: a coin the size of your thumbnail, unnoticed by millions, holding a secret worth hundreds of thousands. And one lucky individual, someone just like you, discovered theirs purely by accident. In a Drawer, inside an old shoebox, tucked beneath a pile of receipts. Let's break it down. To understand why a coin like this can be worth $786,000, you need to know about a few things collectors go wild for. 1. Rarity, the coin must be extremely rare in some way. 2. Condition, the better preserved, the more valuable it is. 3. Errors, minting mistakes increase the value astronomically. 4. History, some coins carry stories that drive collectors crazy. The 1987 Lincoln penny that hit nearly $750,000 was no ordinary penny. It was a double die obverse with an off-metal strike, meaning it was accidentally struck on the wrong type of metal, possibly a leftover bronze planchet from 1982, or even a foreign coin. Blank. It also had a dramatic doubling on the date and lettering, crisp details under magnification, and was graded MS68 red. That's mint state, near perfection, with full red luster. Combine all of that rarity, condition, error, and the historical context, and you've got yourself a once-in-a-lifetime coin. Let's talk about the real story. In late 2023, a Midwest collector discovered a strange-looking penny in his father's old collection. He noticed unusual shine, weird texture, and something off about the lettering. So, he sent it in to be evaluated by a top-tier grading company. The result? Shocking. It was a 1987 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse, struck on a bronze planchet, certified at MS68 or ED. It immediately sparked interest across the globe. Collectors, investors, and auction houses all wanted it, and when it finally hit the auction block, bidding started at $50,000, then $120,000, $300,000, and finally hammer down at $786,000.1 cent, turned into a life-changing fortune. And guess what? That's not the only one. Experts believe more of these rare pennies are out there. Here's the part that could change your life. Check your pennies, especially those from 1987. Here's what to look for. 1. Date doubling, look closely at the numbers. Are they clean, or do they appear doubled or shadowed? 2. Mint mark errors, check for misplaced or unusual mint marks. D for Denver, no mark for Philadelphia. 3. Color and metal, a real 1987 penny is made of copper-plated zinc. But a rare one might be bronze. If your coin feels heavier or looks slightly different in color, pay attention. 4. Weight test, a standard 1987 penny weighs 2.5 grams. A bronze planchet penny would weigh about 3.1 grams. A small kitchen scale could reveal the truth. 5. Condition, if it looks shiny, untouched, and sharp, you might have a gem on your hands. If you find anything suspicious or exciting, do not clean the coin. That can reduce its value by 90%. Instead, submit it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC for proper evaluation. But why would someone pay $786,000 for a penny? Because coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a billion-dollar industry. Rare coins are one of the most stable and growing investments in the world. Every unique penny is a piece of American history, a relic of a mistake, a moment frozen in copper. And collectors are willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of that story. In the world of numismatics, rarity meets passion, and history meets value. The right penny, in the right hands, can change everything. Now imagine this: you check your old change jar, your piggy bank, the back of your couch, and there it is. A 1987 Lincoln penny with a rare error. You send it for grading, and a few months later, you get a call. Your coin is now valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars. No scratch cards. No lottery tickets. Just you, your luck, and a forgotten penny. So don't wait. Go grab your old coins. Check every 1987 Lincoln penny. Your lucky moment could be just 1 cent away. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about valuable coins, secret mint errors, and hidden treasures that could be in your own home, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new discovery. This is not just coin collecting, this is coin hunting for a millionaire. Future ***, your lucky penny is out there. Go find it. Have you ever held a simple penny in your hand and unknowingly held a fortune? What if I told you that a regular 1977 Lincoln penny, the kind lost under car seats, stuck in old jars, or forgotten in drawers, could be worth $364,000 today? This isn't fantasy. This is real life. And today, it might be yours. Welcome to the world of rare coins, where ordinary cents can turn into extraordinary wealth. Where a 1977 penny you thought was worthless might just change your life forever. So before you toss that little copper coin aside, sit tight. Because by the end of this video, you'll be checking every single penny in 1977, the US Mint released millions of Lincoln pennies. Just another year, just another coin, or so it seemed. These pennies were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. And while most of them were ordinary, a tiny number were born different. A mistake. A rarity. A glitch in the system that made them worth a fortune. These rare 1977 pennies have what collectors call minting errors, and these errors can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, no mint marks, or even wrong planchets. One such 1977 Lincoln penny, discovered in circulation, was auctioned for an eye-watering $364,000. Imagine a coin worth 1 cent selling for over $250,000. That's not a dream. It happened. And it can happen again. That coin was hiding in plain sight, just like yours might be right now. Here's what you need to know. If you have a 1977 penny, inspect it carefully. The key to turning copper into gold lies in the details. Here's what collectors are hunting for: double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's face, the date, and the word Liberty. If you see a slight shadowing or doubling effect, especially in the lettering jackpot * no mint mark, most 1977 coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark. But if you find one without a mint mark that has other unusual traits, like a doubled image or off-center strike, start smiling * off-center strikes. These occur when the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process. Some show Lincoln's face way off to the side. That could be a 5-figure coin * wrong planchet error. A 1977 penny accidentally struck on a dime or foreign coin blank is extremely rare and insanely valuable * high-grade condition. A flawless, uncirculated 1977 penny in mint state, graded MS65 or higher, could be worth hundreds, even thousands, on its own. Your lucky penny could be sitting in a change jar, in your car's cup holder, or hidden in a forgotten piggy bank from your childhood. Don't underestimate these tiny treasures. There was a man in Ohio who found a rare error penny in his childhood coin collection. It sat in a drawer for decades. One day, while watching a video just like this, he decided to look. That same night, he discovered a double die 1977 penny. He sent it for grading, and it sold at auction for over $300,000. From a dusty drawer to a life-changing payday. Imagine what that felt like. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1977 penny is valuable? Here's your step-by-step plan. 1. Check the date. Look for 1977 on the coin. 2. Examine the details. Use a magnifying glass or phone camera. Look for doubling, off-centering, or unusual surfaces. 3. Weigh the coin. It should weigh about 3.11 grams. Anything different? It might have been struck on the wrong metal. 4. Use a coin price guide. Websites like PCGS, NGC, or Heritage Auctions list recent sales. 5. Send for grading. If you suspect it's valuable, send it to a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade coin could multiply its value by 10x or more. 6. Join coin communities. Reddit, Facebook groups, and coin forums are filled with experts ready to help. People are cashing in on rare coins every single day. That's not hype, that's reality. One coin, one moment, and your life could change. Forever. The next time you pick up a penny from the sidewalk, don't just see it as spare change. See it as a chance. A symbol. A reminder that even the smallest things can hold the biggest value. The 1977 Lincoln penny is out there, somewhere. And it could be in your pocket. Have you ever held a penny and thought, this tiny copper coin could make me rich overnight? Well, you might want to check your pockets, your drawers, your piggy banks, because today, we are talking about a 1974 Lincoln penny, a coin so rare, so mysterious, so valuable, it recently sold for a jaw-dropping $458,000. Yes. A single 1-cent coin turned a lucky collector into nearly $500,000 richer, overnight. Welcome to the world where pocket change becomes life-changing. Welcome to the legend of the lucky 1974 Lincoln penny. Sit back, hold on tight, because what you're about to discover may just change your fortune forever. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1974. The Vietnam War was winding down, President Richard Nixon had resigned from office, and in the world of coins, something strange was happening at the US Mint. At that time, the price of copper was skyrocketing. It was getting too expensive to keep making pennies from pure copper. So, the US Mint decided to experiment. They wanted a cheaper metal, something lighter, easier to mint, and more affordable. So, in 1974, the US Mint produced test pennies made from aluminum. Yes, actual aluminum pennies. Lighter, shinier, and never meant to be released. Over 1.5 million aluminum pennies were struck, but then, a twist, the US Mint changed its mind. They decided aluminum pennies weren't safe. Doctors said they wouldn't show up on x-rays if swallowed. Congress didn't approve. So almost all of them were melted down, destroyed, gone forever, almost. But fate had other plans. A few of those experimental aluminum 1974 pennies slipped through the cracks. They were never meant to be seen, never meant to be spent, and definitely never meant to make it into the hands of the public, but somehow, they did, and one of them ended up in circulation. A quiet coin. No one noticed it at first. It passed from hand to hand for decades, until one day, a lucky man sorting through his old coin collection spotted it. It was too light, too silvery, too different. He sent it in for evaluation, and the experts confirmed it was the real deal. A 1974 Lincoln penny struck in aluminum. A coin that should not exist. A coin so rare, only a few examples in the entire world have ever surfaced. When that coin hit the auction block, bidding was fierce, collectors went wild. The final hammer price, $458,000 for a penny, just one. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909. It's the longest running design in American coin history, but some versions hide secrets worth fortunes. The 1974 penny is one of them, and it's not just aluminum you should be looking for. There are 1974 pennies, struck in San Francisco, some of which were minted in aluminum and escaped destruction. There are rare double die errors, off-center strikes, and wrong planchet coins from the same year. These errors, these mints, these conditions, they all matter, and they can make your 1-cent coin worth thousands, or in this case, nearly $500,000. So the question is, do you have one? Here's how to find out. First, grab your magnifying glass, look closely at any 1974 pennies. Is it lighter than usual, silvery in color? Does it stick to a magnet? If it does, it's not aluminum. Is it unusually shiny, even after years? Second, check the mint mark under the date. No mark means Philadelphia. D means Denver. S means San Francisco, and those are the most valuable in some cases. Third, consider the weight. Normal 1974 pennies should weigh about 3.11 grams, copper. But aluminum pennies weigh only about 0.93 grams. That's almost nothing. If you think you found one, do not clean it. Do not try to polish it, and absolutely do not spend it. Send it to a professional coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate it, degrade it, and potentially turn your pocket change into pure gold. Coin collectors, called numismatists, crave coins that shouldn't exist, coins that were mistakes, coins that survived destruction, coins with a story. The 1974 aluminum penny has all of that: government secrecy, mint experiments, lost coins, and a market that's exploding. In recent years, rare coins have outperformed gold, stocks, and even real estate. In some cases, collectors and investors are pouring money into high-value coins, and the best part, you don't need to be rich to find one. You just need to look. So, next time you see a penny on the ground, pick it up. It could be your lucky day, your lucky coin, your lucky 1974 Lincoln penny. The one that changes your life, turns you into a millionaire overnight, and makes you part of coin collecting history, all from something most people ignore. A little copper coin that holds a hidden fortune. So check your jars, search your wallets, and never underestimate the power of a penny, because just like that lucky collector, you could be holding $458,000 in the palm of your hand. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you never miss another story about rare coins that could make you rich. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a strange or rare coin in your change? This is not just a channel, this is a treasure hunt, and you're already a part of it. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and thought, this can't be worth more than a cent? Well, think again, because there's a 1995 Lincoln penny out there, hiding in plain sight, that sold for a jaw-dropping $168,000. Yes, 1 single cent. That changed someone's life overnight. This is not a joke. Not a fairy tale. Not a dream. It's a real coin. In real circulation. And it could still be out there, waiting for you to find it. The year was 1995. Bill Clinton was president, the internet was still young, and people were walking around with Walkmans and floppy disks, But in the background, something extraordinary was happening at the US Mint. A mistake. A mint error. An accident that would one day make someone $168,000 richer. The 1995 Lincoln penny seems like any other. Copper-plated zinc, the image of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, the word liberty to the left of the year 1995 on the right, but look closer. Much closer, because on a small number of these coins, something magical happened. A rare doubling. Known to collectors as a doubled die outburst. This means that the design was stamped twice, with a slight misalignment, creating a double image, and this doubling is clearly visible on the words liberty and in God we trust. Not a smudge, not a scratch, but crisp, clear, doubled letters, and when collectors see this, their hearts skip a beat. One of these 1995 doubled die pennies made its way into the hands of a lucky person. It looked ordinary. Just another coin in their pocket, but a trained eye saw it. They sent it to a professional grading service, and when it came back, mint state 69 ***. Near perfect, collectors went wild. The bids started rolling in, and that single penny, that humble copper coin, sold at auction for $168,000. That's right, ***. A single cent turned into a small fortune, ***. No lottery ticket. No stock investment. Just a penny. Found in circulation, most 1995 pennies aren't worth more than face value, but the doubled die outburst, that's in a whole different league. Look for doubling in the letters. Especially liberty and in God we trust. Use a magnifying glass, hold the coin under a bright light, compare it to a regular penny side by side, the difference is real. And it's worth your attention. The truth is, people throw away money every single day. They spend rare coins without realizing, they drop treasure into tip jars, they hand life-changing money over to cashiers, never knowing what they had, and this 1995 penny, it's still out there. In piggy banks. In jars. In drawers, and maybe in your pocket right now. So check your change, check your collections, check every single 1995 penny you come across, because one of them could be your ticket to six figures. Even lower grade 1995 double die pennies are selling for hundreds, sometimes thousands, of dollars. In circulated condition, they can fetch $500 to $1,500 easily. In uncirculated condition, with sharp edges, no scratches, and full detail, the value explodes, and in gem mint condition, collectors are willing to pay 5 or even 6 figures. This is not just a coin. It's an investment. It's history. It's a millionaire maker. Here's something you didn't know. The 1995 doubled die was created at the Philadelphia Mint, and it's estimated that over 20,000 of these error coins were released into circulation. That might sound like a lot, but when you compare that to the billions of pennies minted every year, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. That's why when collectors find one, they hold on tight, because the value only keeps going up. So what are you waiting for? Dig through your coins, ask your family to check their jars, look in your drawers, your wallet, your couch cushions, because if you find that rare 1995 double die penny, you're not just holding copper. You're holding a piece of American minting history, a collector's dream, and maybe, just maybe, $168,000 in the palm of your hand, ***. This could be your story, your moment, your miracle penny.